All right, I greet everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Wherever you are watching from, thank you so much for coming to watch this video. And if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button and then subscribe. And then also put it on notification so that each time I post video, you will be notified that Mr. Koniche TV has posted a video, and then you rush to come and watch. Remember, I don't make content that make people to laugh. I give genuine information. Every of my content is informative, is educative, and it's entertaining. It's something that you will learn. That's why I always say, do not rush my videos. Take your time and watch to the end so that you get the information. Okay. So if you are here now, I believe that you are here because of the Innovator Founder Visa that I talked about in the UK, which started this November 2025. So what does it even mean? A lot of people do not understand what it means. I have actually mentioned this before, that you can now self-sponsor yourself in the UK. If you are looking for COS and you cannot find, especially now that getting COS is very difficult. I mean, people still get it, but there's a whole lot to it. So the best thing to do is to sponsor yourself and stay back in the UK. And you can stay for like 3 years. Yes, I said 3 years. Don't worry, I'm going to take you to my computer room. I'm going to explain everything, how you apply, everything about it, and you follow it step by step. And of course, after that 3 years, you can apply to re-extend your visa. Remember, after 5 years, you apply for your indefinite leave to remain. So this Innovator Founder Visa is for people who want to do business or who have talent. You must be able to prove that you have a business in the UK that will help to employ people, that will help to grow economy. You know, UK believe in you must have something at hand before they can listen to you. I mean, you know, it's like in Igbo language, you say, like you must offer something before they will give you something. So they're looking for people who are talented. They're looking for people who are entrepreneurs. They're looking for people who have business mindset, people who can innovate, you know, have business, employ people, and in turn help to grow the economy. And then you stay back in the country. And after 5 years, you can apply for your indefinite leave to remain. How does that sound? Interesting, right? Good. Now, the good thing is, if you have left the UK, you can also apply. Because you know, before, if you finish as a student, you will either get a COS or do postgraduate, which is 2 years, but has now been reduced to 18 months, or you go back to your country. A lot of people have gone back. So now you are listening to this video, you can apply from wherever you are to come back to the UK for this Innovator Founder Visa that I'm talking about. So just pay attention. Let me explain. So you must have a business, and you must be talented, and you must be able to prove that you've got a business that is good and that you are talented. It's very simple. All you have to do, you have to register to a particular body, which you are going to pay £1,000. The money big go. I don't know. Yes, so there are other fees too. You pay your IHS surcharge, and of course, so that if you get sick within this period, NHS will treat you, and then other things, and you can now stay back. So are you ready now? Because I'm going to take you to my computer room. Let me break everything down so that you will see eligibility, the companies that you need to contact to register, what you need to do, and how you are going to apply. And like I said, please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe and turn on your notification button so that whenever I post videos, you'll be the first person to see it and rush to do it. So all the students in the UK that are confused on what to do after you are done schooling, the solution is here now. Are you ready? Let's go to my computer room now. All right, so just go to the UK website, immigration website, www.gov.uk, and then search Innovator Founder Visa. You will see this. Let's look at eligibility. You will see the overview, you will see eligibility, you will see knowledge of English, you will see the documents that you need, everything. So let's look at eligibility. So they said before you apply, you must have a business or business idea that you have to register in any UK endorsing body. I will show you all the endorsing bodies that you need to register before this video will end. So just keep watching and make sure you don't skip. Yeah, if you click on here, you will see all the companies, you see all the details that where you can actually register that your business, but I will show you before the video ends. So let's just continue. Now let's talk about use of English. They are saying you must have UK school qualification, or having a degree from the UK institution, or having a degree from an institution that was outside in the UK and taught in English, or passing English in any approved provider. You don't need to bother about this, because when you came here as a student, they already checked your use of English, so you are fine. You don't need to write IELTS for this one. You already used your proof of English, and then you are from Nigeria, that they use English to teach you, and then you have GCE and all that, so you are covered by that one. It is only when you do not apply to this, that's when you can get a qualification. Now, what are the documents that you need? You need a valid passport, another document that show your identity, bank statement showing you have at least £1,270 in your saving, and that bank account must be there for 28 consecutive days. Now, that type we do when we were coming here for student visa, so you must have at least £1,270 in your account for 1 month. For 1 month. Then tuberculosis test, you already did it when you came here as a student, so you don't need to bother to go and do that again. That one is for people who have not done it. So do you see the document right now? Okay. Now, if you are outside of the UK, you can also apply. So let's say you left the UK because you couldn't get COS. It's time for you to apply. So you have to use that UK immigration ID check app to scan your identity card. So to just to prove who you are, then have your fingerprints and photo. That's your biometric information taken at a visa application center. So you are likely to go to a visa application center in Lagos or in Abuja to do that. And you need to take your passport with you with your visa application center when you are going there. Do you see where you say apply now? You will just click there and start your application. That is if you are outside of the UK. Okay. So now, can I bring in my partner? This one is interesting. Can I bring in my children? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes. This visa can include your dependent, meaning you can bring in your husband, your wife, your civil partner or married partner, your child that is under 18, including if they were born in the UK during your stay. So if you say you born Pikin for UK when you did, or your child that's over 18 currently, do you understand? So when you go through this website, you will just, read everything. You must be able to prove that you are a civil partnership or marriage that is recognized in the UK. You've been living together in a relationship for at least 2 years when you apply. You understand? So then your child as well. So there is dependent on this one. Oh, your child, oh, your man, oh, your woman, oh, they are all included. Can I also extend my visa? Of course. This visa is for 3 years, and then after 3 years, you can extend. But the problem is, after every 1 year, you have to go check the money that you have to pay. You have to go back to these people and go and pay them another money. They pay plenty money. So you will need to have at least 1,270 in your bank account for 28 consecutive days. Do you understand? That is when you want to renew and when you want to apply. I already mentioned it from the beginning. Now, how long can you stay? 3 years. 3 years. Is it that you are coming to the UK for the first time with this Innovator founder visa, or you are switching from the UK? Because if you're in the UK now, you can actually switch directly to this Innovator founder visa. So 3 years. And then after that 3 years, you reapply for extension. And then after 5 years, you can now apply for your indefinite. Okay. So I told you I was going to show you all those bodies that you can go and register. Business endorsing bodies, you will see them here. There is the UK Endorsing Services, Innovator International, Investors Limited, Global Entrepreneurs Program. Do you understand? Now, there is also Legacy Innovator Endorsing Bodies. All these things that you are seeing, there is so many of them. There is so many of them. Cylon, Deep Science Ventures, Fashion Agent, First Corporate Finance. First Corporate Finance, everybody knows that one. Founders Factory. I'm sure Company House will also be here. There are also some institutions, that you can also go, like University of College London, University Central Lancashire, Zinc, University of West England, a lot of them. All right. Rush now and go and apply. I wish you guys luck. Good luck.